Well, what's up, YouTube? This is the Prime Time Movie Network. Prime Time James Thomas coming at you with another video. And tonight I want to discuss that we are officially 1 week away until Scream 6. Holy crap! That came super fast. I remember seeing the trailer, and I remember, the initial talks of a Scream 6, and it literally stuck up on me that literally next week, Scream 6 will be here. But that came very quick. Very, very quick. And on this video, I just want to basically discuss about what I would personally would like to see in the Scream film. First things first, if you are a fan of the channel, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. And of course, if you'd like to donate to the channel, the Cash App is PrimePod313. Again, PrimePod313. Any donation would be appreciated. $1, $2. Hey, any donation would be greatly appreciated. Um, but yeah, next week, March 10th, will be Scream 6. Now, for the old school viewers of this channel, on the Prime Time Podcast channel, that's where me and Paul, which by the way, later today we'll do a Prime Time Gorehound episode. If you are new to the channel, by the way, and you can head over to the Prime Time Podcast channel. That's where me and Paul did our Scream discussions, Halloween discussions, and that's where the wrestling stuff and all that stuff happens on that channel. But me and Paul did the Primetime podcast, Primetime Gorehounds. I'm sorry, and we did all 5 Scream films. We watched along and counted on all 5 Scream films, and for the most part, I enjoy the franchise. I think one is an absolute classic, one of the greatest slash films of all time. 2, I believe, is a step down, but still a quality sequel. Scream 3 is a step down, probably the weakest one of the franchise. Scream 4, I thought was really damn good. My second favorite in the franchise. And it kind of bothers me how underrated Scream 4 has become. And Scream 4 doesn't get the respect I don't think it should get. I thought it told a really solid story with Jill, Sydney's cousin. I thought that was like a solid way. You really could have ended the franchise there if you really truly think about it. And I thought Scream 5 was solid. I liked the story that was being told. To me, the highlight of the film was Jenna Ortega, who played I want to say Tara was her name, and I personally feel that Jenna Ortega should have been the star. I felt Jenna Ortega's character should have been the main focus because you look at Jenna Ortega, she just looks like a final girl. She acted like a final girl. I believe it should have been her movie. Now, Scream 5 was a success. Old school Scream fans seemed to enjoy it. And also brought in some newer fans, by the way. And what I really enjoyed the most about Scream 5 is that it brought in new characters, and they were actually pretty well written. That I actually liked some of the new characters. I liked Mindy and her brother. Um, I liked Tara. I thought Tara was the best one. Now, the one person I did not like, well, I can't say I did not like. I like her character. I just don't like the actress, and that is the Sam character. The Sam character played by. Hold on, let me pull it up. Pull it up. Sam Carpenter. played by Melissa Barea. Yes, Melissa Barea as Sam. Now, my biggest problem with Sam was I just wasn't the biggest fan of the actress. I did not like the actress. I thought she had a very deer in the headlight look. I thought she didn't have nowhere near the charisma, nowhere near the vulnerability, and that Tara had. I thought Tara was more easier to root for. And I just wasn't a big fan of the actress. The only thing the actress has going for it is she has a pretty cool character. And we all know what Sam is. Sam is the daughter of Billy Loomis. And she's often sees visions of Billy. And I'm like, okay, there's definitely things you could play with this character. You know, you could have like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde type thing. You know, but just don't like her. And hopefully, Melissa has gotten better with her acting as the years went on. I do remember seeing her. I believe it was this one film where it was kind of like a castaway film where she got into a plane crash and she was stuck on an island. And it's on Netflix. Can't think of the name, but her acting didn't seem to have gotten better. But we'll see. So yeah, so I like the characters, and I like what they did with the older characters. Even though that Dewey dying did suck, I do believe it was a necessary evil that had to be taken. Um, and I liked how they wrote Sydney, and I liked how they wrote Courtney. How they were not the story; they were a part of the story. And I do like the idea that Neve Campbell is not coming back. This is going to be the first Scream movie ever without Neve Campbell. And I'm actually kind of intrigued. I'm actually kind of intrigued to see where they take this franchise without Neve Campbell. So, Scream 6 is going to take place, and it looks like it will. It's going to take place in New York City. And that in itself is intriguing because it's the first time I believe Scream has been out of Woodsboro since Scream 3. I want to say, yeah, Scream 3 because they were in LA. And what I would like to see personally is this. Apparently, the Scream film is going to be the longest one of the franchise. I believe the official runtime for Scream 6 is I want to say 2 hours. Yeah. It's going to be a 2-hour film. Probably like the longest. Yeah, this is going to be the longest one. So I feel if they're going to be in New York, and judging just by how the trailer looked, is that Ghostface is going to be chasing them all throughout the city of New York, right? Which I like. And with the one thing that caught my attention in this thumbnail here, that when they're on the subway and there's multiple different ghost faces. And apparently this ghost face has like a shrine of all the artifacts from the past movies. I'm thinking that it would be cool. This would be a nice little dope switch up. That if instead of one Ghostface killer, there are multiple Ghostface killers. Instead of one person, it could be two people chasing him at the same time. or 3 people or 4 people. You know what I mean? Because I just feel that we're 5 movies in, and Scream has the benefit of the doubt because Scream does not have a stinker like a Halloween Resurrection, even though I like Halloween Resurrection. Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 or Halloween 5 or Nightmare on Elm Street Part 5. It doesn't have that one movie. Well, I guess you could say Scream 3, but it doesn't have that movie where everybody just shitted on it. Where everybody say, oh, that's the worst film of the franchise, right? So they've got a little bit of leeway, and also with Scream 4 and Scream 5, there's been like 10 years in between. But I feel like that you kind of got to switch it up because the Scream gimmick is the phone, the hello, Sydney. It's only going to be a matter of time before that gimmick gets old really quick because this is 2023. Everybody doesn't talk on their phones like that no more. So I really think it'll be a really dope addition if there's like it's New York City. It's New York City, and maybe I'm thinking too much into it, but I think the idea of the multiple different Ghostfaces in the train sparked an idea like, what if it's multiple Ghostfaces at once? That it's a cult, some sort, and they hear about, oh, there's Tara, there's Tara, there's Sam Carpenter, oh, she's the daughter of the Billy Loomis, oh, Sam Carpenter killed the last killers and all that stuff, right? And they just go batshit insane and want to kill them in New York. And because it's New York, and we all know the attitude of New York, where they're so self-absorbed, they have no idea what's going on around them. They won't be willing to help out like that. So I think that would add some tension to the film. Will definitely raise more stakes in the film. Is that everywhere Sam and Tara look, there's a different killer trying to kill them while they're running the streets of New York. Got the scene when look like in the grocery store with Ghostface with the shotgun and all that stuff. I think that would be cool. I honestly think that would be cool if there was different ones. And 2, again, this is if I was writing it. We've never had this in a Scream film. I think it'd be kind of dope if we never find out who like the main Ghostface is. I think it'd be kind of dope if they had that final fight and the killer never takes off his mask, never gives us big speech about why he's doing what he's doing, like in every other Scream film. Have a situation where Sam and Tara or Sam, they think they have him down and out, they embrace, and they do like a Halloween thing where he kind of like disappears, or he leaves the outfit, and boom, roll credits. I think that would be cool because we've never had a Scream film where the killer Ghostface makes it. That'll be a nice little hook for a potential Scream 7. And that could be your reason to bring Neve Campbell back. And I also feel that hopefully with Jenna Ortega's star being risen over the past couple of years, because she's become a bigger star since Scream 5. I mean, she's done X, she did the Wednesday show, She's becoming a bona fide star now. Probably the biggest star in this film, to be perfectly honest with you. Will she overshadow Sam? Will she become the focus of the movie than Sam was in the last film? Because it looks like they're leaning towards having Tara be the face of the franchise. Rightfully so. Like I said earlier in the video, I believe Jenna Ortega's character should have been the face in the first film. So I'm really going to be interested to see how they book Tara and Sam in this film, because it's supposed to be Sam's story, but because Jenna Ortega is such a big star now, how will they present her? Because Tara's not really she's not really in Scream 5 a whole lot, but when she's there, she shines. So I'm definitely going to be interested in seeing what happens with that. I'm going to be interested to see what they happen with Gail, because Courtney Cox is coming back. Will this be the movie where she finally dies? And of course, Hayden Panettiere as Kirby. Y'all know for those that watch the Scream 4 watch along, I love me some Hayden Panettiere and I love me some Kirby. So it's so cool that she's going to be involved in this. But yeah, I just kind of hope that they just do something just a little different. Just switch up the formula a little bit. Have it be, instead of one person or two person, have it be like 2 or 3 people chasing him at the same time. It's not one of those, I'm going to call you, then attack you. No, it's having to be a situation where you just never know when your next attack is going to happen. I think that would be dope. And I think they said this will take place around Halloween time. So it's perfect. It's perfect. You can use the different people wearing different costumes to amp up the tension, to make the audience be like, oh shit, like which one's the killer? Which next one's gonna attack? I think that'd be dope. And to kind of like to see the Ghostface killer actually survive and win, and we don't know who it is. You want to know who it is? You have to watch the next film. I think that'd be cool. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Scream 6, man. Like I said, I enjoyed the last one. I already got my tickets reserved, so definitely going to be a good time. It's going to be in 3D, which I guess will make it even more exciting. Yeah, let me know you guys' thoughts on Scream 6. Are y'all looking forward to it? Are y'all looking forward to the New York setting? Because there's so many things you could do with the New York setting. You got the alleyways, you got fire escapes, you got, Times Square, New York as a whole. I want New York itself to be a character in itself. Do what Jason Takes Manhattan didn't have the balls to do or the budget to do. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts, man. Hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see y'all later tonight for the Primetime Gorehounds. We will be watching along the Lost Boys, and I'll talk to y'all later. Everybody have a good day. Peace.